Hello mathematicians, hope in this video you can say I can calculate the circumference of a circle given its radius or diameter. So we know that pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, so it's the ratio between its circumference and its diameter. So we can take this and let's just say we're going to multiply both sides by d, by the diameter. That undoes those d's on the right side, and we multiply this side by d. So that would give us the circumference, so that's the only thing left over here. Circumference is equal to pi times diameter. So this is the formula we are going to use to calculate the circumference of a circle given its diameter. And let's remember that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. So that if we were to plug 2 times the radius in for d, that would give us another formula we can use to calculate the circumference if we're given its radius. So that would give us c is equal to 2 times pi times the radius. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So let's look at a couple different examples of one calculating the circumference given the diameter and one calculating the circumference given the radius. So we're given the circle over here, and it's got a diameter of 7 inches. Remember, diameter is going from one side of the circle through the center and to the other side of the circle. And the circumference is the distance around the circle. So in this problem, we're given the diameter, so we're going to use this formula right here. So we're going to go circumference is equal to pi times 7, the diameter. So sometimes you might just leave it in terms of pi, which this case you'd say c equals to 7 pi. But let's substitute 3.14 in for pi, because pi is equal to 3.14. So that would give us c is equal to 3.14 times 7. So that would give us c is equal to 21.98, and this was inches, so the circumference is 21.98 inches. Let's look at one example where we're given the radius. So in this problem, we're given that the radius is 5 meters, and now because we're given the radius, remember the radius is from the center to the outside of the circle. So the radius, so we're given the radius, so we're going to use this formula down here. So we're going to say c is equal to 2 pi times 5. So we could go c is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 5. And that's going to give us c is equal to, well, we could think 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 3.14, we're just going to move it over one decimal place. So we'd get 31.4, and we're talking meters. You could also just plug this all in your calculator if you don't want to do that mental math. So we get the circumference is equal to 31.4 meters. So that's it for our video. Hope after watching this and getting in a little bit of practice, you can say I can calculate the circumference of a circle given its radius or diameter.